just looking at it from Australia's point of view, you seemed at one stage Stark was, really troubling the batters. Hazelwood was doing that as well. But you gave them a 3-4 over spell and then took them off. Is this something that Cummins could have done differently? We saw Cameron Green come in pretty early, and then you went with the spinners. Maybe an extended spell to put more pressure on the Indian players?
Definitely. Because, look, the white ball stops moving after about maybe 6-7 overs or thereabouts. So I think your best bowlers, who are your best bowlers? Your best bowlers are Stark, Cummins himself, and Hazelwood. Yeah. So they've picked the wickets, so they should have been given an extended spell. Maybe one of them could have been given a 4-over spell, and Cummins could have come in there, and then when after 2 more overs were bowled from the other end by either Stark or Hazelwood, they could have been replaced, and somebody else who had been taken off could have been brought from that end. So the pressure was constantly on, and I think we didn't see that, and that's going to be one of the weaknesses of the Australian team, because even when they came and played the Test series earlier on in the year, in February, March, you saw that once Cummins went home, sadly, because his mother wasn't well and who sadly passed away. When Steve Smith took over as captain, tactically, the Australian team was that much more to be feared than when Cummins was the captain.
Well, that is true. In fact, this is something that a lot of people pointed out. Steve Smith, the captain, tactically very, very shrewd. It's unfortunate that a few incidents that happened in South Africa from there on just could not continue as captain, but many feel that probably the best captaincy option that Australia had. We saw those lapses in captaincy today when the Australian team were on top, but then allowed India to get back into the game. Suresh, talking about Virat Kohli's inning, Sai Bhai spoke about how good he is in these circumstances. I can list about 5-6 fantastic knocks, especially while chasing from Virat Kohli. If you had to rate this particular knock, does it rank amongst one of his best knocks in a successful chase?
Absolutely, absolutely. The way he batted, especially in Chepauk Stadium, the wicket looks very dry, a lot of spin, a lot of bounce. The way he took a lot of ones and twos. Initially, he started a brilliant partnership with KL. I think he showed he's going to be the amazing run scorer in this World Cup. We needed this win against Australia, so now hopefully we can play really well in upcoming games.
I want to know, is that a special quality that a batter needs to have? Because we've seen many are talented batters, but there are only a few that excel when there is a lot of pressure, when you have to chase a total, when situation is tricky. We've seen Virat do it at a consistent basis. Is there something else that a few batters have which allows them to do that?
I think you've got to be, able to relish pressure. He relishes pressure. He does not want easy runs. When you're under pressure, all your runs are valuable. Every single run becomes valuable. And because that helps the side get from a tough situation into a comfortable situation. So relishing the pressure is the most important aspect, and that is what I keep on talking about, being able to absorb pressure, whether you're a bowler, when you've been hit for 3 boundaries in an over, to be able to come back and still bowl the next 3 balls well, or get a wicket in that ball. That is what absorbing pressure and keeping your cool is, and that is what we saw from Kohli today. Yes, I think there is no batter born who does not need a little bit of luck at the start of the innings, when you're not very sure what the bounce is, what the movement is going to be. But once that luck comes your way, you got to cash in on it, capitalize on it. And he's very good at it. I'm actually surprised he got out at 85, because if there's one batter who knows how to get 100, not score runs, how to get 100, it's Kohli.
I want to talk a little bit more about Virat Kohli, but I'm told that our correspondent Anirban is on standby in Kolkata, and we know how much folks in Kolkata love their cricket. I'm sure they would have enjoyed this evening watching this amazing chase by the Indian team. Anirban, tell us, what the atmosphere is like in the city of joy. More joy, I'm guessing.
Right, it's just electrifying in Kolkata right now, as we all know that the sports crazy city, and they are all realizing that India could live the World Cup this time, and they are all cheering up for Indian team. And right, I'll ask them, how confident are you? How confident are you that India could lift the World Cup this time?
Obviously, we are extremely confident that India will again take up the World Cup, and after 2011, this is the next chance for India, and we are really very much proud at this moment.
It's a tremendous innings by Virat Kohli. आपको लगता है कि इस बार जो टीम है इंडिया की वो फाइनल तक जाएगी और वर्ल्ड कप उठाएगी?
ऑब्वियसली जाना तो चाहिए, इतना अच्छा टीम है, इतना अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस मेरा एशिया कप में मुझे मिला है, तो जाना तो चाहिए। और हर टीम बेहतर है, मगर फाइट होगा, पहला जीत है, देखते हैं क्या होता है आगे। ऑल द बेस्ट।
ऑस्ट्रेलिया के साथ जीत है, कोई छोटा टीम नहीं है, ऑस्ट्रेलिया के साथ जीत के ये मोमेंटम गेन किया है इंडिया की।
हाँ, मोरल स्ट्रांग होगा, और सबसे बड़ा बात है जो जैसे विराट कोहली का जो परफॉर्मेंस रहता है, फिर इस पिच में बहुत बेहतर परफॉर्मेंस रहा है, तो सबने और भी अभी तो बहुत सारा प्लेयर जो खेल नहीं पाए वो भी खेलेगा, और हम लोग फाइनल जाएंगे, चैंपियन होंगे।
And you know that India is going to play in Eden Gardens as well against South Africa. Before that, the fans are gaining confidence from the team that India could lift the World Cup this time. And the way India won against Australia, it's tremendous, because 3 wickets down very soon after that, Virat Kohli taken the lead. Rahul taken the lead. It's just an amazing win, and the fans are so much excited and celebrating this night very beautifully. Nikhil.
All right, Anirban, thank you so much for those updates from Kolkata.